Okay, Andy. So, good afternoon, everyone. So, online students, can you hear my voice and say yes or no to me once? Okay. So, the last class, two assignments are there on Saturday to you. One assignment is updating with multiplication, division, and modulo division. How many of you done this? And anybody tried? Right. Very good. Anybody tried this layout? And anybody? Right. One or two. See there. Let me construct this program for 15-20 minutes. Let me finish off this. Here some information is there. Again, forward and include. Let me do that once. Only. So I am constructing this application or layout into code form. Observe it, how I am constructing. If anybody started or if anybody did not get any idea while I'm writing the program, observe it and apply the same process for next coming assignments. I'm taking dynamic web project, Servlet application 4. It is also demonstrating request dispatcher 2, second application on request dispatcher 2. Right click, build path, configure build path, add external jar, Servlet API, open, apply and close. So we have to start with one HTML file here. I asked you to go with two submit buttons, book and product, two submit buttons. So I am constructing input.html. I am constructing this assignment to solution I am providing to you. input dot HTML I am constructing. So in this diagram, I given the name of the file also, input.html. While you are creating the file now, src main web app, right click on web app, new HTML input.html. Click on finish. Cross check the file is created in the web app or not. You have to cross check it. To cross check here. That is in web app. Here two submit buttons. Anyway, we are taking a form tag here. Form tag I given action also here. What choice to be, what URL to be taken. Choice. Always method is equal to post. Go with post. Here two submit buttons. Input type is equal to submit, where value is equal to some book, I think book, and one is product. One is book, and name I given it as S1. Those two submit buttons we created, these two submit buttons. One is book and one is product. So two submit buttons, one is book and one is product. Both names are S1 and S1. So in this program, before going to Servlet program, here two HTML files needed. One with book.html, one product.html. Construct this. I given URL patterns also, book and product. So construct the two HTML files. So book.html, book.html and product.html. So right click on this web app, new and HTML, book.html, cross check. It is created in the correct location or not. Again, form tag here. Form tag. Action is equal to book I written. Action is equal to book. And method is equal to post I taken. So normally from JDBC onwards, always I am taking book code anyway. Now input type is equal to text and name is equal to B code. So this is for book name, book author, book price, book quantity, because today I am connecting database also. Okay, right. Here book name, book author, book price, and book quantity I am taking. Here book name, book author, book price, book quantity here. Book quantity. Here input type, submit. Input type is equal to submit. Of course, here value is equal to display book details. We are working with only display. The control is coming or not, we are going to check it out. So we are displaying from here, and So simply you can write display book details. You can write display book details. So this is one input.html, sorry, book.html, where action is equal to book, b code, b name, b author, b price, b quantity, display book details, code, name, author, and quantity, price and quantity. So book details is ready. Go for the next one, product.html. Anyway, product.html, right click on web app, new HTML product.html, click on finish. Here form tag, the same format, form tag, action is equal to product, method is equal to post. Same here also, product code, anyway, input type is equal to text, and name is equal to product code. Similar, we add product name, price, quantity, product name, product price, product quantity. Here product name, product price, product quantity. Here input type is equal to submit, value is equal to display product details. Now two HTML files are ready. Now let us construct three servlets. Now one product.html is ready, one book.html is ready. Here book.html is ready, product.html is ready. So here the open page is input.html. Whenever I click on any one, book or product, control will come to choice, that is choice servlet. So now I am constructing choice servlet. I am constructing choice servlet dot java, choice servlet dot java. Control is coming from input.html. Let me cross check once. Input.html, you may click on book or you may click on product, anyone, that is S1 and S2. Anyone you are going to click it. Now control comes to choice servlet here. Here on src new package, always I am taking test here. Under test, create one class. Here choice servlet, choice servlet, click on finish. So last 2-3 programs we are concentrating on generic only, generic servlet. So import java.io, import java x.servlet, import java x.servlet.annotation at the rate of web servlet, web servlet slash choice, URL pattern choice. Here extends from generic servlet, generic servlet. Here first method is public void init, throws servlet servlet exception. It is no code until the database connection comes. It is empty only. Now public void service servlet servlet request req servlet servlet response res throws servlet exception IO exception. We had it. To destroy method also we are keeping empty anyway. Public void destroy is also no code. Here we have to go with the choice now. String s1 is equal to req dot get parameter of s1. That's the last 2 days you learned from me. One. So here I am taking the s here. This is s value I am taking. Now the s value is book of product. You have to check it. That only called choice. You have to check whether it's book or product. So if s1 dot equals of book, if it is book, else it is product. Okay, right? See there, here the control should go request dispatcher rd is equal to req dot get request dispatcher. Now here in the diagram, request dispatcher is going to communicate with book.html. How many of you got this idea? Right, very good. Who got it? Who not tried? Anyway, copy my program and run it. Anyway, no other choice for you, no? Because next concept is coming, no? If anybody got this idea, very good. And request dispatcher is communicating with book.html. book.html. Because in the notes I given to you, request dispatcher supports servlet program to establish communication between servlet to servlet. The second servlet can be replaced with HTML or JSP. That notes reflection came into your mind or not? That only assignment actually. RD not to forward. REQ and RES. I am forwarding the control to book.html. In the second case, I am forwarding the control to product.html. That only product.html. Second one. Whether the control should go to book.html or control should go to product.html. Not only forward control. If it is book, in the S1 book is there, control should go to book. If it is not book, that will be a product only. So the control should go to product. This only. So once they are available on maybe book.html or product.html, whatever it may be, from there normal only. See there, I am closing this. Now the control is on book.html or product.html. This is, now they are there. From here easily control will come here. Whatever the data submitted there, the data is available here. Yes or no? The HTML data available here. Just you read it and display it. That only. So going for book servlet, I am going for book servlet. Book servlet dot java product servlet dot java book servlet dot java. I am going with book servlet. Right click on test, new class book servlet book servlet. Click on finish. Now here import import java.io, import java x.servlet. Now add, import java x.servlet.annotation at the rate of web servlet. Here the control is book. Here in the diagram it is there. The control is coming to book. For clarity purpose, I only drawn. Okay, right. So control is on book. So here extends from generic servlet, generic servlet. Here public void init throws servlet, servlet exception. Here also no code. Here public void service servlet, servlet request req servlet, servlet response res throws servlet, servlet exception and IO exception. This is. Now I am keeping this destroy method also with no code. Public void destroy. This also no code. Anyway, no code. Now here I am going to display the data. Anyway, first read the data. Sir, we are imagining the data is available here. Book code, book name, book author, and so on. So I am collecting the data from there. So directly you print it. Print writer pw. Anyway, printing only no pw is equal to res dot get writer, res dot set content type, text or html. Anyway, displaying the data only, no, just I'm displaying directly like this. So book details, why pw dot print ln book details, book details, pw dot print ln book code, book code is equal to, directly I am reading the data from the request req dot get parameter of book code. All of you can understand this directly, right? I am reading from the request and displaying directly. So this is repeated for 4 times. Book code, book name, req dot get parameter of book name, book author, author, book price. I am not converting into float, I am displaying directly. Book author, book price, book quantity, book quantity, right? Now 1 2 3 4 5, right? Here after the result came here, I must add with input.html again. Request dispatcher input.html. Again I should add it. pw dot print ln br request dispatcher rd is equal to req dot get request dispatcher communicate with input dot html. Request dispatcher again communicate with input dot html, that is rd dot include, rd dot include, because it should be included. So this is your book.html anyway. So displaying and again adding input. This is include communication because the response should be included with input not HTML, only in the diagram. Right. So book, this book servlet has been completed. Book servlet. Come for product. Product servlet. Similar flavor for product. Right click on text, new class, product, product, servlet, product servlet, click on finish. So import java.io, import java x.servlet, import java x.servlet.annotation at the rate of web servlet. So slash product here. This is extends from generic servlet. Here again same methods, public void init throws servlet, servlet exception. Again no code here. Here public void service servlet, servlet request req servlet, servlet response res throws servlet, servlet exception and IO exception. So here public void destroy like this. Here no code anyway. Here print writer pw is equal to res dot get writer, res dot set content type text or html. Here product details I am displaying, pw dot println product details, product details. Here pw dot println, here product code anyway, product code. So req dot get parameter of p code. So this is for 4 times anyway. Product name, this is product name, this is p name, this is p price, this is p quantity, price, pw dot println br. Again same, it should be included with input.html, request dispatcher rd is equal to req dot get request dispatcher input dot html rd dot include req and res like this. So let me run it. The program is ready now. Let us link that input.html with web.xml once. So here web.xml. Always I'm keeping only one tag, webinf. Right click on webinf, new, other, XML, here webinf, here web dot xml. Click on finish. Only one tag, that is web app. So welcome file list. Welcome file input dot html. So welcome file list, welcome file, and so on. Right. Okay. Now let me run this, the program. I made any mistake or not, let me cross check it by running. Right. Right click on it, run as, run on server, click on finish. Right. Click on book now. Book code A111. Book name some C language. Book author Balaguru Swami. Book price some 1200. Quantity 12. Display book details. Book details displayed, and again input.html came, right? If you want product, click on product A121. Here some mouse price some 1300 and quantity repeating, no, right? So again, if you want book, again, of course, if you insert the data, it will be very good, right? Today let me go with forward for two more concepts and connect the database. Once you connect the database, data will go to database table. That's the plan. Okay, right. So who not started this, who not completed, copy my code and run it. Find your type, copy it and run it. Right. This is the assignment solution what I given. Right. Go forward like this. Star mark IMP. Define Java bean class. Define Java bean class. About two programs only, add, subtract, multiplication. That is for understanding the forward control and include control. After running the program, watch that programs and learn the concept, not program. Program running, don't be happy, right? From that, what you learned is important. Programs are not important. In that program, some concept is that concept you have to learn and apply for the next one. That only learning process. Practical is not about sitting in the lab and typing it. So sitting in the lab and analyzing the concept from the each program. So that point student don't know, they'll waste their times in the labs, few people. So not about typing our programs. Student phobia is nothing but whenever we don't give a assignment, solution, they'll ask for solution. Sir, give the solution, sir. So they'll give the solution means student will be happy. Almost core Java 130 batches are released in core Java from Naresh IT. That phobia is there no for them. Solution given means sir is a good trainer. Solution, because without typing you can copy paste no. But actually copy pasting and running is not a practical. From each program one concept is there that you have to catch it. Some people will not practice much, but they'll catch the concept and they'll try to apply it. He is a code writer. So that point you have to observe it. About two programs speaking about request dispatcher. In the coming programs, you must be in position to apply them. Then only you learned it. So not running my program. And anyway, I'll give the solution. If you want document also, these many documents are there with me. Each program, each class I will type it at. Almost in advanced Java, I release 70 to 80 batches. I release in advanced. These many documents are there with me. But I never copy the document. I never copy the document. Even I'll type manually. You observed, I think. Even service method also I'm not copying. Generally in the Eclipse auto generation of Servlet will be there. Even I'm not copying it. The reason student has to observe it what I'm typing. So then only he can learn it. Live class meaning that only, no. Live class meaning is what? And live class means you must learn something. That's all. Online people do not have that flexibility. What is happening? And moreover, who are learning from the YouTube channels, they do not have knowledge. But when student is sitting in live class means difference must be there, no? Some difference definitely must be there. Then only live class has that power. Why means the live code you are observing from where Sar is starting, where he is ending, which one he is constructing first, and before that he is creating one view to us. What we are typing, names are there already. What we are going to do, names are already there. Already created a name, and that is a way actually. In real time also that only. Analysis, design and construction, SDLC. Software development life cycle. First phase is analysis. Second phase is design. Third phase is construction. Complete analysis will be available to you what you are going to do. So that only I drawn the diagram and given to you. Hope in the coming assignments you participate, because bean class are coming now. Define Java bean class. Make it. The classes which are constructed with the following rules. The classes which are constructed with the following rules are known as Java bean class. Are known as Java bean classes. The classes which are constructed with the following rules are known as Java bean classes. Rule 1. The rule 1. The class must be implemented from java.io.serializable interface. The class must be implemented from java.io.serializable interface. serializable interface. Rule 2. The variables declared in the class must be private variables. So what is the behavior of private variables? Generally, what is private? Okay, it is access modifier. Behavior of private accessed inside the class. Nowadays, private concrete methods came into interfaces. They're also accessed inside the interface. So private means accessed inside the class or accessed inside the interface. That's called private. Now, private can be accessed by the non-private methods of same class. Yes or no? Now, if you want to access one private variable can be accessed by the non-private methods of same class. That is the rule actually. So private variable will not come out of the class. But if it is not coming out of the class, why are you declaring? Somebody has to bring this variable outside, no? At least for display, at least for loading, right? So which methods can access these private variables means non-private methods of class, nothing but public methods. Non-private methods of class can access private variables. So they said the variables what you declare inside the bean class must be private. The reason the variables are available to the methods of same class. The meaning. Rule 3. The class must be declared with zero argument constructor. Or you can say zero parameter constructor. The class must be declared with zero argument constructor or zero parameter constructor. Zero argument, or you can say zero. Mean one constructor without parameters. Simply you can say declare one constructor without parameter. That is a rule. If you don't write zero argument constructor, also default constructor will come. Yes or no? Na? Default constructor means what? Define default constructor. The constructor without parameters which is added by the compiler at compilation stage is known as a default constructor. In what situation the default constructor is added? That is one FAQ for core Java. In what situation default constructor is added? When the compiler finds one class declared without any constructors, then default constructor is added. If already constructor is there, it will not add a default constructor. They kept one mandatory rule for Java Bean class is to, as a code writer, take one zero argument constructor, or by terminology zero parameter constructor, or you can say constructor without parameters, you can say. Rule 4. The class must be declared with setter and getter methods. Setter and getter methods. Setter and getter methods. The class must be declared with setter and getter methods. Setter and getter methods. If you follow these 4 rules, then the class you can call it as bean class, you can say. If you follow these 4 rules and if we can construct the class, you can call it as bean class. Sir, what is this setter methods? Write the definition. Define setter methods. The methods which are used to load the data to object. So onto the object, the methods are going to load the data. If not, initializes the instance variables indirectly. The methods which are used to load the data to object are known as setter methods. Setter methods. The methods which are used to load the data to object are known as setter methods. Quite opposite. Define getter methods. Define getter methods. The methods which are used to get the data from the object. The methods which are used to get the data from the objects are known as getter methods. Are known as getter methods. These methods will support you to load the data to the object. These methods will support you to get the data from the object. That's the meaning actually. Now one rule is there here. Rule of taking getter and setter. One rule will be there. The rule is nothing but if there are 4 variables in the class, you must construct 4 setter methods, 4 getter methods. That's a rule. If 10 variables are there, example, here 10 private variables are there, 10 setter methods, 10 getter methods, a rule, right? Rule of constructing setter and getter methods here. Rule of constructing setter and getter methods. Setter and getter methods. Rule of constructing setter and getter methods. Right. Rule is nothing but every variable in class will have its own. Every variable, where is this? Every variable in class will have its own setter method and getter method. Means in the process of constructing setter and getter methods, we have to construct every variable by its own setter method, by its own getter method. Suppose 20 variables are there, example, 40 methods will come. So this 40 methods a developer cannot write. For that, your Eclipse will support auto generation. That's a different issue. Your Eclipse will generate automatically. When I'll show that step to you, you can generate. Okay, all the real-time engineers are doing that only. Because 30, 40 variables are there, you cannot write 80 methods. It takes much time. So one option will be there. If you click on it, automatically it only will generate setters and getters. But the rule you must know. So the rule is nothing but every variable in a class will have its own setter and getter methods. Make it rule is every variable AVERY. Every variable in class must have its own its own setter method and getter method. Every variable in class, every variable in class must have its own setter method and getter method. Suppose 4 variables means 8 methods, 4 setters, 4 getters. This point to be remembered. Okay, right. Now, these bean classes will generate bean objects. Make it note. NOT note. These Java bean classes, these Java bean classes will generate bean objects. Underline the term bean objects. Bean objects. Right. Actually, what these bean objects will do generally, why these beans are very popular generally. Can I rub this? IT, non-IT, Naireta. Is there a not available? Who knows subject is only software engineer? Yes or no? Na? Yes. They are for categorized. Don't go under that phobia. Not needed. I know subject means you are the leader. That's all. After 4 years, nobody will ask which degree you done, which college you came. They'll ask how much experience, how many projects. Yes or no? Na? That's all. Right. Okay. Look here. Now, what these beans will do? Actually, I am introducing Java Bean. After Java Bean, your ORM tool trainer will introduce Pojo Bean actually, or Pojo object, plain old Java object. After that, Spring Bean will come. So these many extensions are there for this Java Bean. Actually, what happened is here. Database data. This database data will come to result set. Yes or no? Na? Right? The database data will come to result set or row set. Anyone. Row set we never use it. We use result set. Okay, right. Now result set is a class or interface? Huh? Class or interface? Interface. Why you said class? Right. So result set is an interface, right? Total interface only, connection, statement, prepared statement, callable, the diagram I drawn now, all are interfaces. And one more point to be here is this result set object is not serializable. This result set object is not serializable object. Not only result set. JDBC objects are non-serializable objects. You open the hierarchy of your JDBC, nowhere serializable will be there. Nowhere serializable will be there. So that JDBC objects are non-serializable objects, but bean objects are serializable because the rule. It should be implemented from serializable. Sir, what is this serializable, non-serializable? Anybody can say what is serialization? Who completed core Java? Who not completed? No problem. What is serialization? Sir, I completed core Java, sir. I don't know serialization, sir. Very good. Look here. Serializable means object-oriented programmer can make his object available in the form of 0 and 1. Means binary stream or byte stream. Simply we can say binary stream. So he can make this object available in the form of binary stream. This converting your object into binary stream is known as serialization. Sir, why we have to do serialization? Because your objects will be moving on the network, especially cookie will be moving on the network. Network will not support objects. Your JVM only support objects. Once it come out of the JVM, 0 and 1 only. So whenever it come out of your JVM and want to travel on the network, the object must be available in the form of stream. That's a rule. Available in the form of stream. That is a rule. Whenever you want to make your object available in the form of stream, that should be serializable object. And whenever you want to make object serializable, it should be implemented from serializable. That is a rule. If it is implemented from serializable, then the object supports serialization. It can convert into stream and travel on the network. Where JDBC objects are non-serializable. Because of this reason, you people will make this data available in the form of bean object. Available in the form of bean. Sorry, Andy. Available in the form of bean object. The data will be available in the form of bean object. This bean object converted into stream and travels on the network. Because of this reason, beans are very popular. JDBC objects will not travel on your network. Bean objects will travel. Because of this reason, first rule is the class must be implemented from serializable. That is a rule. Right? If it is implemented from serializable, it supports serialization. Serialization means object available in the form of stream. Advantage can travel on the network. We people, servlet programmers, nothing but server programmers, whatever the data came out of my database available in the result set, I'll make it available in the form of bean. That only concept. So the bean objects are serializable. So theory. The statement is here. These Java bean classes will generate bean objects, and these bean objects will hold data going on to database. They will hold data going on to database or bean objects will hold data coming from database. This Java bean classes will generate bean objects. Underline this. These bean objects will hold data going onto database, or they will hold data coming from the database. That's the rule of bean. Right. Now comes, based on serialization process, the objects in Java are categorized into two types. One is serializable object, non-serializable object. Now we are writing the definition. Even if you see my diagram also, that hierarchy of Servlet API, I drawn the serializable or not now, but I not given information. There we will not give the information. If students knows from the core Java, you will learn it. If we not learned from core Java, today we'll give the notes here. Why bean objects are coming means bean objects are serializable objects, where JDBC objects are non-serializable objects. Make it based on serialization. Core Java one feature and that one. Object serializable, one feature. Object cloning, object locking, object grouping, object sorting. right? Before that, object definition, object creation, object location, object components, object types, object clone, object serializable, object lock, synchronization, object collection, then collection will come, then object ordering, ascending, and that is core Java. Core Java has that beauty actually, right? If you keenly observe it, the beauty is there. Why core Java is popular then? How many technology comes also LKG only. You cannot directly take admission into an engineering and doctor. You must come to LKG and take admission. That is a core Java beauty. So core Java has that beauty, and so there that all components will be trained. Of course, student will be irregular and student will be time based, sir. Complete fastly, sir. Go for next one. In this kind of actions, you will miss that flavor actually. But they are available in core Java steps there. Object oriented programmer means object definition, object creation, object location, object components, object types, object cloning, object serializable, object locking, object collection, object ordering, if not ascending order, descending order. This is object oriented programmer, not that encapsulation, polymorphism, not that. They are all features. They are all features. Your mobile phone has many features. You may use it, you may not use it. I'll be repeating this always in all the classes. Don't concentrate on the features. Sir, when encapsulation over, sir, the student will ask, why? What will do with encapsulation? I'm writing one Servlet program. Where is encapsulation? Difference you getting, no? That is to phobia, student phobia, that is. They are in the wrong path. The student's education is in the wrong path. They'll bring some terms from your graduation study and they put here. This is real-time market, no? Real-time market means you have to work it, not about knowing many things. Google search engine is there not to know it. You type anything that is available in the Google search engine. You are carrying the total world in your mobile phone and you're walking on the road. Today's engineer. Anything you want, you can type it. Theory is available, no? Theory is available in your hand only. If I don't give the notes, you will type it. What is a Java bean? You will type it, no? With the diagram, it will come. Different columns are there. Different authors are there. Different trainers has YouTube channels. Everywhere you can get the information. So information theoretical is very easy, available in the market already. But how to convert them into practical? Some points you have to know. Why beans are available to you? The reason, it is a serializable object where JDBC objects are non-serializable. Make a statement for your knowledge purpose in the future journey. Based on serialization process, the objects are categorized into two types. Serializable objects, non-serializable objects. Serializable objects and non-serializable objects. Serializable objects and non-serializable objects. Right. Serializable objects means the objects which support serialization process, which means the objects can be converted into binary stream. Make it. The objects which support serialization process. The objects which support serialization process are known as serializable objects. The objects which support serialization, underline this, serialization process are known as serializable objects, which means we can convert object state into binary stream. Object state into binary stream, which means we can convert object state into binary stream. Right. These serializable objects can travel on network. They can travel on network. The meaning is our object converts into 0 and 1 and travel on the network. In the next end, they do deserialization. Deserialization means reverse binary stream into object form. That is happening already. We had a concept also, cookie session track, because I'm giving a notes for it. Cookie session tracking already www.gmail.com is using cookie session track. The cookie session track is part of servlet coding. I'm going to write a project on it. Cookie session track. Their serialization, because I'm giving the notes. The reason that only. Why I'm giving these notes means next technique is available for us. Cookie session track technique. The cookie will travel on the network www.gmail.com. Whenever you apply that www.gmail.com, web.xml will hold welcome file list. In that welcome file list, login page is there. That login page will come. You will type your username, password. The username, password travels on the network and go to the server. It finish off the login process and come back. Whenever it is coming back, it is coming, bringing one cookie from there. The cookie will be traveling with that mailbox and coming. The cookie will come and sit in your web browser. And it tracks from your web browser. That only happening. Right? Already open your www.narration site also. Accept all cookies for better performance. Means what? If we click OK, they'll come and sit in your web browser. That is called cookie end. Means what? Cookie is an object and for us. It's an object. If you go for core knowledge, as a code writer, sir, cookie means traveling on the network. I cannot speak like a normal people know, sir. I am a code writer. Code writer means I want what it is. Class, variable, method, block. I want to know, sir, what it is. Then we say cookie is a class for you. Class means object will come. Object cannot travel on the network. So it should be converted into 0 and 1. That's all I'm going to show it. That travels, it's going to track you from the web browser. It's tracking already. You open Gmail account and close the web browser. Next day, open it. Automatically, inbox will come because cookie sitting there. Cookie, okay, he only opened, send us, I am tracking here. He's not a new user, he's an old user only, send the mailbox. He's giving a information. Within fraction of seconds, the mailbox will come. Suppose if you log out, then the mailbox will not come. Of course, I'll give that information there. So the objects has to travel on the network. Make it. These serializable objects. These serializable objects can travel on network. These serializable objects can travel on network. Right. Third point is the classes which are generating serializable objects must be implemented from java.io.serializable. It is a rule. The class, if implemented from java.io.serializable, then the object is serializable object. If it is not implemented from serializable object will not come. Make a statement. Third point, to generate serializable objects To generate serializable objects, the classes must be to generate serializable objects, the classes must be implemented from java.io.serializable interface. To generate serializable objects, the classes must be implemented from java.io.serializable interface. Then only it supports serialization. Hope you understood our bean objects are serializable objects. So they'll ask in the interview, what is this non-serializable object? Of course, the objects which will not support serialization process. The objects which will not support serialization process are known as non-serializable objects. Non-serializable objects. The objects which will not support serialization process are known as non-serializable objects. Example for non-serializable is JDBC objects. JDBC objects are non-serializable objects. Non-serializable objects. Non-serializable objects. Non-serializable objects. Right. I given some summary to you. Do you remember? User defined class objects, string objects. I given some summary here. When you are crossing JDBC to Servlet, I given some summary of objects. These are the objects. Now, string objects are serializable objects. Yes or no? Na? Sir, don't know, sir. Open library, the proof will be there. So, it's an interview question actually. Java P, Java dot lang dot string. Java dot lang dot string. You can see serializable. String class implements from where now? Serializable. If it is implemented from serializable, the string objects are serializable objects. Sir, what about string buffer? Serializable. String builder. So string objects are serializable. All your wrapper class objects are serializable. Integer. java.lang. Where is this? Java. Let's see there. Integer extends from number. I'll open the number. Number is one abstract class. Java p java.lang.number. Number will be implemented from serializable. Serializable implemented to abstract class number. Number extended to your integer. So indirectly integer is serializable. Like this you can take character, you can take it. Character. It is serializable. Like this. All your wrapper classes are serializable objects. Now, collection objects are serializable objects only. Serializable objects. So generally, this is my core Java batches anyway. One minute. This is your collection framework diagram. This is in core Java book, you can find it. I'll draw here. I'll educate a student. All these classes are serializable. Hash set, linked hash set, tree set, array list, linked list, vector, priority queue is serializable, and all these classes are serializable. We will keep in the document of core actually. We'll give the information because ORM. So student will go to ORM tools. On that you should have an information which are serializable, which are non-serializable. Of course, cloning is a backup. What is cloning process? Java.lang.clonable means taking the duplicate copy of object. Why we have to take the duplicate copy means backup. Whenever you want to protect your object, you have to take the backup. So cloning. So why I'm showing this means all your collection objects are serializable. Now, I cannot show individual. I'm showing here anyway from the library only drawn it. So collection framework, no, total architecture, that is from where the link will come, where it comes, total architecture. So here this collection is serializable. Maps are serializable. Serializable objects. Maps are serializable objects. These maps also we present a diagram actually. 2 minutes. I'll show the map also. This is map. This is map. Hash map, linked hash map, hash table, tree map. They are clonable. This is the child of this. This is core Java knowledge, and I'm showing it out. Means map objects are serializable. Map objects are, because I'm going to use your collection framework within 2 steps in your program. I'm going to use it. So this is map hierarchy. So map. So map objects are serializable. Sir, what about enum? What is enum? Who completed core Java? Java P, Java dot lang dot enum. It is an abstract class. Enum is an abstract class. Can you see serializable? So enum object is serializable. Serializable object. If you know all this, only 100% placement will come to you. Yes sir, no, no. Sir, 100% placement means at any question I can answer it, sir. 100% placement. Yes sir, no, no. Right. Now all these objects are serializable. Now array objects are serializable. Why sir? Because array will hold other objects, no? Array will hold user defined class objects. Array will hold string objects. Array will hold wrapper class objects. So array by default serializable objects. Now what is missing now? User defined class object is missing. So user defined means we only will do the action. So at the last of your course, all core Java trainers will implement one class with serializable and they'll do the work. So we'll make our user defined class also serializable object. If core Java trainer not done also, today bean object became serializable. No, I am typing bean object, that is user defined class only. I am typing bean objects here or not now. That is called first case. So these already JDBC objects are non-serializable. So no need to name them already. So already named above. So why I am writing this means a summary of objects from core once again. The reason all these objects are serializable and JDBC objects are non-serializable. That statement should be now. I written that statement here now. JDBC objects are non-serializable, but core Java objects all are serializable objects. That's the information. If possible, record it and keep it. Okay, right. Look here. This is your batch. I am running one advance here. This is advance. 11 AM I am running advance. Advance. JSP I completed already. Last 2 classes. That batch is ending within 2 days. Right. Anyway. Now the information to you is nothing but some are serializable objects, some are non-serializable objects. Serializable objects means the objects which support serialization are known as serializable objects. The objects which will not support serialization are known as non-serializable objects. Our bean objects are serializable objects. JDBC objects are non-serializable objects. For interview purpose, they'll ask it because these are all from built-in form. No, they are all from built-in only. No, right? Strings from library, wrapper class from library, collection from library, map from library, enum from library. They'll ask, do you know they are serializable and non-serializable? At least you will remember them and write it. Array objects also serializable only. The reason, they hold objects of another class. So when they are holding objects of another class objects are serializable objects. So the concept is serializable. It's a theory. So these are the points. Can we take a break? Right. Okay. Today, no assignment for you. So that program what I given to you, type it and come. Tomorrow's class is attribute in Java. 15 minutes notes is there. Attribute in JDBC, sorry, in Servlet programming, 15 minutes notes. After that, introducing DAO layer, data access object layer. With that DAO layer, I'm going to give the information how to connect the database product